Hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 15. Last time we did some work with our bigger equipment. Between episodes, I've harvested these fields and sold the stuff because there was a deal or whatever. But we're ready to harvest again. I also bought this guy and this stump grinder between episodes because I decided to my one piece of equipment got hung up on these trees here, and I decided to cut down the trees, and that didn't go as planned. There was no real good way to remove the trees. It was all over the equipment, whatnot. So I just got in there with a chainsaw, cut up all the pieces, and drug the thing out. And then I needed to get the trees out of the way. So I bought this guy to move it. And I'm using this stump grinder to grind up some of the trees into non-existence, but it doesn't seem to work on all the trees for some reason. Right. Oh, and the other thing, let's see if we can find, we need to start harvesting here, but, I kind of sold some equipment around, so now we just have this guy and that other guy over there for the little ones, and they're just gonna sit here, not do much. We will need this guy in a second. But we got rid of our giant cultivator. Oh, I also figured out, I think, if I remember correctly, how to get rid of that. We got rid of our giant cultivator and bought a second one of these sowing machines because they can basically cultivate the fields at the same time. And it saves us some time, and everything works out better in the long run. All right, so let's. We need to start harvesting these fields a while. So let's grab this guy, and we need to back up and hopefully not hit things since we're so freaking big. Right. So I think we want to go up to the far side here and work our way across. It gets a little tricky with this giant field we made here. There's some tight spots around the edges that just this giant thing has some hard times working around, but for the most part it's all right. Especially over there by where that building is. All right, so we're gonna squeeze our way through here, I think. And we're just going. I was gonna go lengthwise, but I think we'll go this way, and then we will actually switch it around. Then, actually, I think we're gonna go up to the other end and come down this way. We'll go this way, and then when we're about halfway, we will switch. And when we're getting down towards that building, we'll switch and go the other direction. Because I don't really think we can go, if I remember correctly, I don't think we can go. Is there a tree in the way down there? I think there's a tree in the way down there. I might have to do something about that. May have forgotten about that. We'll check that out in a second. We just got to get this started a while, so let's get lined up here, and I think we can just. Whoa, that's not the right button. I have that enabled because I was trying to. Oh, okay. Maybe we need to do this first before we can hire. There we go. Because I was trying to figure out a way to just delete those trees that I cut down, but that just wasn't working. All right, so we'll get this guy going. It'll be a while before we need to empty him out. We need to find our other harvester. Alright, and I believe we planted some different stuff on some of these fields. I'm not sure which fields got what, though. But we might as well start right here. And see if we can get all of this stuff done. Get lined up with this guy. Hire a worker for him. And then let's find our other one. There it is. We'll come up here. And we'll start. I think we're going to buy some more fields too. A big field. I kind of want to try. It's going to require us buying some more equipment, I think. But I kind of want to try potatoes. So we'll see what we can do with that. But we'll look into that if we have time in this episode. I think we probably will. But we'll get this guy going here. So yeah, this one looks like wheat or barley, maybe. This is still canola, and this one is wheat or barley. I don't remember which one is which. And then we'll use this guy to empty up there. So we'll drive him up that way a while. Because we'll use this with those two guys, and we'll be bringing that stuff down here and storing it until we have a full tractor trailer load, and we'll probably actually store our canola too until we get really good prices. Actually, it looks like there's some price deal stuff going on right now too. I think I hit the wrong. Let's see here. Should be, oh yeah, 1.5 times for 11 hours on the barley, but we don't really have a lot of barley, so that doesn't do us very much good at the moment, but I think it will in the future. Alright, I have to do a little bit of maintenance with that guy, and maybe I probably should have started going my original direction, it looks like, but that's alright. We'll figure that out then. It's just going to take some time to get used to where we need to start that guy at. I haven't harvested the fields too many times with it, really. Really only once. Alright, so let's park this guy here. And let's switch to our big guy. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. But it's alright. We'll come back and clean it up. Clean up the stuff that he missed when he's done. So we don't really need to mess with that yet. It's going to be a while. Alright, so we want this guy, I think. Because I do remember... Let's raise this up a bit, and that's not it. Where's the tilt? There's the tilt. Alright, let's cut across here and see. I'm pretty sure I saw a tree over here that was kind of in the way. I may remember that. Actually, I think I remember that now, cutting that thing down, because I feel like we got stuck on it. Alright, let's see if we can push this out of the way. We need to get back here. And we need to angle down a bit. Alright, we got it kind of rolling. That's not really working. Stop that. Alright, let's turn around. I really wish I could see what we're doing here, but we're kind of inside the wheat field. Alright, let's just get it going, and we'll just kind of push it as far as we go. What? Kind of glitched through it? I don't know what's going on here. Alright, well, whatever works. Okay, we lost it. I was afraid that might happen. We just need to get it off the field so we can... So that we can, Really? Really? Can we just... get out of the way, please? This has been my world since I decided to cut down some of these trees. We're just gonna drag it, I guess. Mostly. It's kind of working. Doesn't help I can't really tell what I'm doing here because of the grain. Just go that way. I think we drove over it. We are almost out of... There we go. We're getting there. Let's raise this up. There we go. Alright, now we can see what we're doing. Hopefully. There we go. Let's angle down. Can we get underneath of it? Just get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you anymore. We don't like your kind here, tree. Yeah, we're just gonna try our very best and just shove it as out of the way as possible. Maybe at some point we'll come. Oh god, no, don't roll towards the thing. Maybe at some point we'll come and find this with our tree collecting stuff, but given how far away that stuff is, it could be a while. Not that it wouldn't take much to bring it over here, but I'm not interested in cutting down trees right now. Okay, so we got that out of the way. I don't really think we need this guy for a little while. Let's just park it over here out of the way. Wow, that filled up quick. Holy cow. That guy is not ready yet. But our other one is. Alright, so let's get over here and add this to our stockpiles. Just get a line up here and fill on up. We did not get very much of this field done. Makes me wonder if it's just more worth it to sell these two, and just use the big one for everything, at least at the moment. Just given how much more area he covers and how much longer it can run before it needs to empty. Alright, let's go drop this off at our silo. And we're going to have to come right back for that other one. Unfortunately, I wonder if maybe I should get a second trailer. Not necessarily a second... Well, I've got those extra tractors that I don't necessarily need. I drove right past it. Which have that equipment hooked up. So I'm wondering if maybe I should get a second. We're going to keep getting all this different stuff. I wonder if maybe we should get a second trailer with a tractor so we can, you know, wait to run the whole way back down here until we're completely full. Less trips and all. Might be worth it. Because I think we're going to be doing a lot of running back and forth here. Oh yeah, that guy's not ready yet. We'll definitely have to do some touch-ups as far as that goes. Alright, let's get down here and... I'm trying to remember whether we bought that big thing on camera or not. I think we did. I feel like we did. In fact, I'm almost 100% positive we did. I'm having a hard time remembering. One of these a week, you know. It's sometimes with all the stuff we record, it's hard to keep up with where we're at. Alright, so we're going to head back over That other guy's probably going to be ready to be emptied then. Oh, and that guy's just about ready to be emptied too. He's got a little wiggle room though. We'll go get that. We'll go get our other guy here, and then we'll come back for him. Not with this one though. We'll use the big truck for that. It won't even come close to filling the big truck, but that's all right. It doesn't really need to. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy was going to be stopped. I'm definitely thinking we should get another one of these trailers to do this. Since we've got 3 harvesters, it's probably a good thing to have 3 trailers. Save us a little bit of running back and forth and some time, really. Alright. And it's pretty good too. Our passive income seems to be high enough that we can run all this equipment at once. And it doesn't really affect us all that negatively. Because the time we're waiting for the fields to grow is definitely, we earn that money back essentially. Any money we spend hiring all the workers to harvest and till the fields and all that. Let's see here. Oh, that guy stopped. Let's actually switch over to, where's it at? This guy. And this, we won't even empty this guy until we're completely done with the big harvester. Zoom out a bit here. There we go. That can just continue on its way, and we can switch back to this guy. So yeah, I think it'd probably be a good idea to have another trailer. So maybe we'll do that here if we get caught up with emptying out our harvesters. I'm having a hard time imagining what it's going to be like if we have, you know, when our farm gets huge and we have like all of these fields. It's going to be crazy. We'll have to like space our fields out better so that they're not all coming up at the same time. But kind of missing. Let's come around here. And we're just, you know, we're just storing all this stuff. I think we'll probably just store all the stuff until we have a full load for the tractor trailer guy, and then we'll figure out the best way to sell it. I'm definitely looking forward to storing or trying some of these other things like potatoes and whatnot. I've got an idea of the field we're going to buy. It's going to be a pretty big field, and that'll probably be the only field we do. What am I doing? Where am I going? Not going the right way at all. It'll probably be the only field we do potatoes in. They don't really seem to be all that hugely profitable. Same with some of the other stuff. I wouldn't mind getting into the wood chips and silage and that kind of stuff at some point. But you know, we got a ways to go and lots of equipment to buy. But yeah, I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna branch out into potatoes. Right now we've got maybe corn. We could probably do corn. Right now we've got barley, wheat, and canola going. We could probably take our one of our sewing machines and start getting the big field over there. Well, no, we would need to come back and touch up the field first. I was gonna say we could probably get that started planting a while. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy was going to be off, essentially. Let's empty him out. He has a very small capacity. Alright. Just about empty, maybe? Yep, there we go. Okay, let's pull out of the way here real quick. And, that guy's gonna be ready yet. Let's pull up our shop here, find the tippers, and let's just buy this. Default color is fine. Or buy default color is fine. Back. Let's just leave this guy here and grab. Let's grab this guy. Let's detach this. And let's go get that real quick. We need to go this way. And we'll go get that real quick hopefully before our other harvester is ready to be emptied. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. I think I've got this down by now as far as directional travel and whatnot goes. I don't think we're gonna get to. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to our potato stuff this episode. But maybe next time. I'm thinking about buying this giant field right here for potatoes. It's gonna take a long time to harvest and whatnot. But I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting at least. Have to look into actually what equipment we need for that. I'm not 100% sure. Here's our trailer. We probably could have gotten a slightly bigger one given this tractor. Here we go. But I think we're fine. This is the same size as our other guy. I think it'll work out just fine. Right, let's get back up there and get that other one emptied. It's amazing how loud some of this stuff is. I've got the volume set for this game at like 10% maybe, and I've got it turned down to like, I don't know, 35% on my recording software, and it's still fairly loud. And there's not a lot of settings in game, unfortunately, so I can't even like double up the volume reduction that way. Alright, but we're getting there. Hopefully. Yeah, that's not even close yet. He's probably got like 2 more passes maybe before we'll need to empty it again, I think. Roughly, based off of where the tractor trailer is sitting from where he ran out of room the last time. I mean, you can see the little flashing marker on our map down there of the grain silo or whatever place to sell the grain that that has the deal going, essentially. In this case, it's needs barley, but we're not going to do that because we want to build up a big stock before we do these sales. Yeah. Well, He hasn't stopped yet. He's about to stop, though. So our timing is pretty good, actually. I wonder how the other one is doing. I guess it's full almost immediately as we get here. I was kind of hoping it would start to move so we could have a little bit of room to line up, but that's alright. There we go. Let's switch. Oh, that guy stopped. Yeah, he's not quite ready yet. Alright, where's that big harvester at? There it is. Alright. Actually, let's go do the little cleanup that there is to do down here. And then come back and start them up again. I'm not even entirely sure we're going to get these fields all harvested before this episode's over, but that's alright. It's just it's a nice, slow harvest life. Harvesting life of a farmer here. So let's turn this guy on, and we'll just manually drive this to get the last of this stuff here before we bring it back up and start it in the other direction. Or maybe we'll start it from down there. I don't know that it really matters at this point. I do want to cut down these other two trees at some point, but I'm a little wary after all the troubles I had the last time. Looks like we didn't plant very well here this last go around. Have to look into that then. Maybe we didn't have our sewing machine lined up quite properly. There we go. Alright, let's just bring it over here and we'll start it from this end. Whoops, I'm not really worried about that tiny little tuft there. It's acceptable losses. Alright, so let's bring her in here and line it up to the best of our ability. And hire a worker. Alright, so while that's going, let's just switch to this guy. And let's take a look at the shop here before we get into next time. Okay, so what we're going to need is... we don't need beet harvesters. We're not planning on harvesting beets. I think we need headers. So we need headers that can handle potatoes. That's for corn. So if we were to do corn, we would probably need one of those. Maybe we don't need headers that can handle potatoes. Maybe we need headers that can handle something else that can handle potatoes. Well, that's for grass, I think. Yeah, all this stuff, that's for grass. That's interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that one before. All right, so let's go back and maybe it is beet harvesters. I really don't know. No, these all are only harvesting beets. Okay, so we need potato equipment. What would potato equipment? Wouldn't it be under? I'm not really sure what the potato equipment is. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh wait, here, potato harvesting. There we go. Right, so we would need... this all gets pulled behind a tractor, I think, unless we buy this guy. Which we could buy that guy. We don't have enough money at the moment, but it wouldn't take long for us to have enough money to do that. But we could definitely probably buy something like this and a tractor to go with it. Its working width is really very small. This thing has a better working width and it's cheaper. Interesting. Right, so we will need a topper. Yeah, we will need a topper of some kind. Unless we buy that. Unless this is self-propelled harvester collects potatoes in one go. Okay, so maybe this thing cuts. If we buy this thing, maybe it cuts off the tops and harvests them. We would also need a something to plant the potatoes. So probably one of these things here. Yeah, because this is listed as being able to plant potatoes. I don't think our pre-existing ones can, unfortunately. Working with, yeah, so we'd probably get something like that. Unless there's like a bigger version, which I don't, there doesn't seem to be. So yeah, we'll probably get something like that. We would need to get a cultivator again, because I don't think that one actually cultivates fields as it goes. Alright, let's check. Oh yeah, we're... kind of thought that was going to happen. But we are at about the end of the episode here. So, next time, we're going to look into potato harvesting. And maybe start buying some of that equipment. And buy a field and start potato harvesting. So, if you liked the video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for more Farming Simulator. Thanks for watching. Bye.